Hi everyone, Small Family Small Budgets here. Hi. So LaRoy had invited me to do a financial collab with him and some of the other YouTubers that we get with. And so this one will take place in a couple different things. So you'll see me at my table, and I'm doing this one in the car. So it's 5 things or more that we save money on, and maybe a money challenge or saving challenge or something like that. So here's one thing that I do is that when I get a lot of change in my change purse in my purse, I see if I have enough to roll up, or I will dump it into a change purse that I have in the drawer that has a whole bunch of pennies in it. And then I have an M&M container. There's one in my car actually, but I have an orange one like it that has quarters in it in the drawer at home. And I take it on my orange one to vacations and stuff because we like to do the penny snatchers when we like go to zoos and stuff, so I'll take it with me. But if I have enough quarters to roll, or pennies to roll, nickels or dimes either, anything to roll, then I'll roll it. And I'll either take it to the bank to cash it in, or take it into the store and cash it in so I can get dollar bills. And then I'll put it into whatever envelope that I think needs to have it in, whether it be vet, car repair, emergency fund, whatever envelope in my black envelope I think it needs to be, just because the change gets so heavy in my purse. So that's one way I save money. The second way I save money is I leave my debit card home unless I know I need a big purchase, or I know I'm shopping for something specific and I don't take my cash with me. Like, I have my debit card with me because we went to my son's doctor's appointment and we were stopping at the store to get him new shoes, and I never know if we're getting $15 shoes or $20 shoes, depends on A, what they have in the store, and B, what fits him. So instead of just taking cash out, I brought my debit card. So it kind of keeps it keeps me from just grabbing things off the shelf. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. If I just leave it home, especially if I know I'm just going to work, because I work at Dollar Tree. Who doesn't buy a million things from Dollar Tree because your brain goes, oh, it's only $1. I could throw it in my cart. It's only $1. I could throw it in my cart. Here's that video. All right, so I am collaborating with LaRoy at 40 and Broke, and this is a financial save money tips. One of my tips is that I leave my debit card at home when I shop, unless I know I'm picking up specific things. So I have this Tootsie Roll thing. You can get these at Dollar Tree, and they're filled with Tootsie Rolls. Mine's like a few years old, so there's scratch marks and stuff in it. So I use this for multiple reasons. I use it to stick cards in it, so you can see there's cards in there. And it could be gift cards, it could be debit cards. If you have credit cards, you can put credit cards in there. I don't have any credit cards. I just have multiple debit cards, prepaid and my bank ones. And as you can see, there is some cash in there. So like if I get paid doing errands or something, I will throw any extra cash in there. If you want to see that, there's like a couple 20s in there. And so I put this in a safe location in my house, and that way it stays home, and I don't go and do a lot of extra spending, or I can't think of the word. I don't do any extra spending. I try to stick to my list I have a little bit of cash in my purse, but it's usually less than $10. You notice the 20s were in here, but I usually do not keep more than 10 in my purse at any given time. Third thing, trying to think of things that are not food related, because I'll have food related ones too, but trying to think of ones that are not food related. A couple of non-food related is that you guys know I keep $10 in my wallet. When I get paid, I try to put a $10 in my wallet. Well, if I don't use it all, I try to buy batteries, because we have like 3 or 4 flashlights at home in case the lights go out and all that kind of stuff. So, and of course, my son likes to steal my batteries for his toys and all that stuff. So I will purchase more batteries. 1 or 2 at the end of the week. After I buy the batteries, whatever's left will go in an envelope. Any envelope. So it's kind of like my leftover money from my grocery shopping, but it's just my leftover money for my week, my $10 of the week that I don't spend, will go into an envelope also for emergency fund or whatever I deemed needs the extra money, so to speak. So that's 3. And I'll have to think of some other ones, so I'll get back with you. So, tip number 4, if we go out to eat at a fast food restaurant, if they have a deal of buy one, get one for free, buy one, get one for $1, 2 for $5, 2 for $6, for the big sandwiches, like the Whopper, or the Big Mac, or the deluxe sandwiches, we're all for that. We love it, because it makes it cheap for us to eat. And we like the big sandwiches with the mayonnaise, lettuce on it. We're not big on tomato and onions, but we like the mayonnaise and lettuce. If they don't have those sales, we will do a hamburger plus mayonnaise and lettuce. It costs you 25 cents more at McDonald's. It's free at Burger King to do that. Make sure you do the hamburger, not the junior. It's the same meat and the same bun as a junior, but it's cheaper. So it's only like $2, $2.50 maybe for sandwich, or for 2 sandwiches, versus the $4 for 1 big sandwich. So big difference. You're saving almost $2 or $1.50. So just to let you know, for each person. So that's how we do that. So for instance, if we are at McDonald's and they're not doing the sale right now, there's no 2 for $6, there is no buy one get one for $1 right now at all. And my son wants mayonnaise and lettuce on his sandwiches. So we usually get, when it has a deal, we usually get like the quarter pounder deluxe and stuff. Or we'll get the quarter pounder plus mayonnaise and lettuce instead of the deluxe. And they'll add the 50 cents to the quarter pounder for each sandwich, whatever. So it comes out to like $6 for the 2 sandwiches, which is, or $7, which is perfectly fine. But if they do not have the sale, we will get 4 hamburgers plus lettuce. So it's $1.25 for each, because the hamburgers are $1 each. And lettuce is 25 cents each. And I will ask for mayonnaise packets, because I'm not paying 25 cents for mayonnaise, and the packets are for free. So the mayonnaise packets are actually light mayo, but I don't even care. And I'll put the mayonnaise on myself. And we'll ask for no onions and no mustard on our burgers, because my son don't like mustard on his burgers, and we don't like onions. So that's how we get around it. So you can do it any way you want. You can, if you don't like stuff, you can take it off and ask for it to take off So if you work at fast food, sorry, yes, we are picky eaters. We make our orders complicated, but as long as we make it clear to them, they're pretty much fine. And we don't have a fit if it's wrong. We just say, hey, this is wrong. Sorry. Can you fix this? And they're usually perfectly fine with it. So that's how we save money instead of getting the big sandwich when it's like $4 or $5 for the sandwich. We just do 2 small sandwiches and ask for a special. There you go. There's another tip for you. So I just wanted to share a tip of how I save money. I am working an 8-hour shift, so I brought a bag lunch with me. So this is just a sandwich bag. I have lettuce. Lettuce. There's meat, and on the other side, a thing of pickles and a thing of mayonnaise in my bread. I just put it all in one baggie. I'm gonna take that into work and put it in my work fridge. And that's another way I save money, is bring my own lunch when it's a long shift and I don't have to buy anything. Of course, Dollar Tree has stuff in the freezer that I can use in the microwave, but by the time I go through the long line during break and lunch, my break and lunch is basically over. So I bring my own food. This is actually leftovers from our trip for camping. So there you go. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi, S'more Tips. S'more Tips. So as you guys know, as you might know, or probably have guessed it, I meal plan. So meal plan is the most significant way I save money, because if I went to the grocery store and just grabbed stuff off the shelf, my grocery budget would not be a budget, number one. And the grocery bill would be like over $150 every week, and we don't have that. So I meal plan. Definitely meal plan is one of our biggest way we save, because if I look through my fridge and freezer and pantry and meal plan what I have, and then have to buy 1 or 2 items for either every meal or every other meal, and I only have to pick up 5 or 6 items for the week, and then I'd be like, oh, we need to add on this for lunches and this for breakfasts, and let's stock up on this or that, and I can make it $30 or $40 for the week. It's a lot better, and it saves us so much money, and then I can hit sales. So that's how I save a lot better, is I can hit sales a lot, and it saves so much money with between sales, shopping, and meal planning. So this is our biggest way we save money, is meal planning and sales shopping. So of course you probably already guys know that, and that's one of our biggest ones. So that was a food one. Another thing is that we try not to buy pop in the gas station. We are pop drinkers. We are not coffee drinkers. Let me set this down somewhere it's not gonna fall. So I would rather go to a store and buy a 8-pack or a 6-pack of bottles, or a 12-pack or 24-pack of cans, and bring it with me somewhere, rather it be work or on a trip or anywhere like that, because it's going to be 50 cents to 75 cents a can bringing it with us, versus $1.50 or $2 a can buying it somewhere. Same with the pop and bottles. It will average out to 75 cents a bottle, if not a little less than that. Versus, it depends if I find it on sale, versus it being $1.98, $2.50 at a bottle, getting it at a gas station, on the road or getting it out of a vending machine or anything like that. So that saves us a lot of money. So same thing with water bottles. It's so much cheaper to buy the 24 pack of water bottle and take your water bottle with you. Even cheaper if you buy a water bottle that you can just refill. But that's not an option to bring a refillable because sometimes they don't have refillable stations. So I just like half of my schools don't have refillable stations. So they do now because of COVID, because they don't want the water fountains to be open. But before that, they didn't. So I'd have to bring like an actual the water bottles in the water bottles containers, um, in the bottle form. But it'd be cheaper for me just to buy the 24 pack and then leave it in my car and then grab a couple bottles to stick in my sub bag than it would be to buy it in the vending machine in the teacher lounge for $1.50. So just to give you guys a heads up, another tip there. So there's 2 more tips for you, and thank you, LaRoy, for having me. I don't even know how many tips I gave you guys, but that's how I save some money on different things. I'm sure there's way more than that, but those are the only ones I can rack my brain about. I am doing for July, I'm doing the change challenge. I am dumping out my change once a week and trying to roll it and then turn it in and put it in my black wallet. So I think it's going into the pet care or the pet vet bill because one of my dogs have to get a procedure done every 6 weeks. Now that he's getting older, so now it's everything I can save for every 6 weeks is now going into the vet bill. Yay! So of course there's always something, right? When it rains, it pours. Ha. So always saving some little money here and there. He talked. LaRoy had talked about going to the fair for the week of. That's always had fun with 4-H for the week at the fairgrounds. We are not doing that this year, but yeah, saving up money for the fairgrounds is definitely a saving up procedure to do. So good luck with him with the cards. The cards thing is very awesome. So go check out LaRoy. He is doing this, and we are glad to do it with him. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Hello everyone. So my saving challenge is taking all my change once a week out of my change purse right there and dividing it up. As you can tell, I'm putting pennies in my little penny thing, and then I'll put quarters also away. So I'm just taking the pennies out, and I'm just doing this once a week to save my change, to roll and see how much I can save to put towards anything I might need. So it can go to anything in my black envelope as my saving challenge for this month. So these are quarters now that I'm doing. So in this M&M container I have my quarters, and then I will roll them if I have enough. And then so this is, oh, let's see, I have a little bit left. I keep them in the M&M container because they're just easy to do, and then I will roll them out.